dogs biking everywhere, barking everywhere.
No!
Should I close that?
Yeah, you can close that.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We have dogs that are biking all throughout the neighborhood.
They're on bicycles.
They bike all throughout Port Laverbly. One can even gamble on the biking dog art scene within Port Laverbly.
There are tapestries of dogs playing poker, of dogs barking. I mean, biking. I can't even do it right. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Paradise Rolls. We are, oh, hi. Hello. There's a dog playing. Oh, Jesus. Youch.
Oh my God.
Well, that happened.
Odell, stop.
Yeah. Welcome to this thing. I don't think anyone's in here anyway, but that's okay.
We're here.
We're here. We're having a good time. People on YouTube are gonna be like, "What is this foolery?"
Is it always this chaotic?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We our D&D group's alignment is chaotic.
Okay, come on.
Chaotic chaos.
Just like chaotic chaos. That's it. Yeah. So I don't know. Let's just get into our game. I don't know. Let's just do it. We don't have anyone in, so we're just gonna dive into the game and. Hopefully people will join us in a minute. This dog is crazy.
Anyone thinks he's too much? I'll put him right away.
Okay. How do I share this? That's how I share it. All right. So, we are Paradise Rolls, and this is Safra, episode 9. Woohoo! Safra, episode 9. Okay, so I didn't write a recap because I'm dumb, and I forgot to do that. So, what happened last time? So, our adventurers dove into exploring the body of the... I don't think I can be heard. I think I'm like a little too far out of this. Okay, so our adventurers dove into the body. Oh yeah. Of the no, they did that already. Okay, so they went back to the hotel, and they were lying in wait in the hotel room, waiting for the assassin's benefactor to drop off the loot. An envelope was sent underneath the door, and Arterian chased after the mysterious envoy, not finding this person, getting them lost in the crowd outside. They're just way too fast and way too sneaky. So some shenanigans ensued in the Snake Scale Inn. I think a couple of people caught fire at one point, and everyone got kicked out. It was a great time. Astra was very sad to be kicked out. Let's see, what else happened? Okay, so everyone went back to the magistrate, and they also checked in with Scarlet, our very fun harlot-y friend. And after examining the note, found that the benefactor's name allegedly is Alanthier, someone named Alanthier. Scarlet. I'm just going to say it was Scarlet. Scarlet said that it sounded elvish, and suggested you all check it out. The magistrate also said that the adventurers should check it out and see what's going on at number 3 Weary Way. So, you all went back to your hotel room. No, you went back to the lodging at the harlot, the Rogan harlot, and rested up. So you're all completely rested, gorgeous and amazing. Why not? Why aren't you?
I think it was only Chad that got rested.
Oh, so you were resting, and then it was like you had to go to the Weary Way at night, and
yeah, we were like
you were
chilling
gonna
in the
spend the
afternoon or
day
something.
like resting if you wanted, and you could get a long rest in if you wanted to take a long rest then, in preparation for that.
Someone who was terribly burned and
I
grippy
I have
probably
12
take
health points.
a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, sorry.
We burnt through a lot of our stuff fighting each other.
I didn't.
No, me and Arterian.
Yeah, we're
Almost
eating.
called you Atlantis.
It's dinner eating.
I burnt through a bunch of stuff, and you burnt through one thing that's awesome.
I would get the impression that this isn't like a segregated city, right? Like, it's an all-inclusive city where there's no like Elvish district.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So what do you want to do?
Was anyone at the Snake Scale Inn? Any employees there? Were they Elvish?
No.
Okay.
None of them were Elvish.
Sorry, I have to log onto the internet in order to take a long rest.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think that's all of us. I don't know. I'm not really the plan maker. That's usually like who you guys.
Who is? Who's
Yeah,
our plan maker?
Arterian or the woman in my backpack?
I can make plans. I can make those plans.
You're gonna stay in the backpack the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. Sick, stay. Good girl.
Wait, she's Elvis. She might. Do you know anything?
Wait a second. Olympia. You have Olympia in your backpack. Everyone attack. But we know we need to go back to the laundromat. Do we
For sure.
cause a distraction of some sort?
It's way too sketchy.
I know
Just walk
someone who's
in.
good at that at least.
Places like that, you just walk in. You don't try to cause a distraction. You just. I mean,
But it's underground. Shouldn't we try and draw some people up?
Well,
Wait.
wait, are we gonna go through the side magic door with the thing on it, or are we gonna go through the actual front of the laundromat and be like, hey, we know what's up? Like, are we gonna do both?
Well, I don't think that we should go down if the people above us would be in cahoots.
Okay, yeah,
Because
that's
then
fair.
we're just gonna get cornered and trapped and sandwiched.
Sure.
I'll make a sandwich maneuver on us.
Did you just say sandwich?
what
It's
if?
a military term.
Truly a New Mexican.
I was like, what if we were to tell the guard to like instate a curfew? Because I would think that'd be something in their protocol. What's the protocol if someone is attempted assassination? Is there not like a curfew in place?
We've gone through the protocol. This place is too big. The guard is not big enough to actually handle it. We need the army to enforce a curfew.
And they're not gonna call him army for almost murdering the
No.
main person?
Ah, that's fine.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Right?
Well, I mean, I think we should. I mean, maybe the
Button now.
we could make a distraction in the laundromat.
Yeah, I can make
Send
a.
Chadwick in.
Yeah, I can make a scene.
Taking all of your rags. The
I
ones
can
that
go
wear-
stab someone in the laundromat.
Well, we don't know if they're all involved. That's the problem.
Yeah, we might need you to stab someone more dangerous than the laundry people.
I'm pretty good at making.
We could just
a
throw
scene,
like
but-
a no.
It would be
I
stupid.
mean,
but we
I
could just
think-
ask.
So, my thought process is, in smuggling operations at least, like, when you create a scene nearby where you're creating your smuggling operation, you usually initiate a plan to, like, get the fuck out of there. Because you're like, oh shit, someone's onto us. If they're not, then we can just come back, but if they are, we need to get the fuck out of here. anything out of the normal, usually just bounce.
I hear you, but when has that ever happened? I mean, we usually just fall in, literally sometimes, into places, not knowing what we're doing. And we seem to be okay, mostly.
Mostly.
I'm just saying, it's hard to make a plan. We don't know what we're facing.
Yes.
Can you ride on my back, Crow? How tall are we if Crow rides on my back?
Like on your back or on your shoulders?
On my shoulder.
How tall are you, Crow?
I'm about 5 foot.
So you're gonna be like, I don't know, 3.5 feet taller
Could I-
if they're sitting on your shoulders.
Could I, do like a bull sprint in, and Crow can be at my back, and then Crow jumps at someone, and I keep rushing at someone else.
I mean, you could definitely try that, absolutely.
That could be a good plan.
I like it.
I run in, you on my back. You jump that way, I run this way. We just kill everyone.
Alternate plan. You
Yes.
send just Crow in as the assassin.
I can go.
I'm an assassin!
I did it!
That's the only other alternate that I have. Open to criticism.
Is there a chance anyone there could recognize any of us? Especially after the commotion at the wall.
It's possible.
I saw my dress from Scarlet. I could go in and ask if they can clean it.
That would work.
That's topside. Topside, I think that would work. But I do believe that there's a lot more surface area to cover in Chadwick's racks. Maybe both of you. Keep them busy up top. Or they're gonna destroy all of your shit. if they're involved.
It's true. Yeah. Okay.
I can also go in and be all scared. Stand in the doorway.
I wonder if they offer
Crow
bath
can do that too.
services. That would take a while.
For what?
Bath services. It's like we clean your clothes and clean you.
That would take a while. I can't go in for that.
Does sound nice though.
It does.
We can just go back.
We can revisit that when we're done with this.
I'd open up a business.
Yeah.
Your clothes and luck.
It's a slogan right there. You wash your clothes and wash yourself.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll go in and be like, hey, I can use my backstory. Hey, I'm new. I just got a job over here. I need some like clean clothes because I wore my only clean outfit to the interview. I got the job, so I need to.
What's your job?
You see how big I am? I load stuff.
Wait.
I load stuff onto boats.
Yeah. Wait, but this is the warehouse district. You load stuff onto warehouse shelves.
Loading stuff onto warehouse by night, onto boats by day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Busy verbal.
Okay, so you're gonna. This makes sense. But our Crow and I doing the thing too. I mean, we might need backup, so you're gonna need to hurry with your one.
Okay. I would say try to go in sneakily, quietly at first. Just because they're assassins doesn't mean they're like all-knowing. And then if you get spotted, take them out quickly. I don't know. You're the combat master.
I think we just go straight in. But I'm also worried that they're just normal people down there. If Crow and I go in there to kill everyone, it'll be really bad. We'll just be murdering civilians.
Oh, my cousin!
Oh no! The detergent person.
Like that scene in
The starch man.
Holy Grail, where it just goes
Please don't go murder hobo on my village. Thank you very much.
Folder.
Side note, there's a drag king that I follow that has the most amazing Mr. Clean drag. So I'll send it out to
Yeah.
Scrub Daddy.
The mustache is a really good daddy.
I've seen that too.
We're best friends with Scrub Daddy now.
It's Sponsor us.
We didn't name drop last week, so.
You could make the prestidigitation soap.
DM.
Alright, so you're gonna go to the laundromat?
Let's all start watching.
Dry
Yeah.
cleaners?
We can finish up the plan on the way.
Is Astra gonna go in with you since she's got something to clean?
She's got a ton to clean. You think I have a lot to clean? She has a lot.
Shade.
What about Lenora?
I mean, mine's probably dirtier.
I mean, she could get a bath too, if we're talking about.
This little arm just like shoots out the little swaddle, and there's just like a wad of cloth. And you recognize it as like the outer layers of her like ridiculous outfit.
And gold goes to her.
Well, Elwin, what's your part of this plan?
Criticizing the plan so far?
Well, you need to go into one of the doors, probably.
Okay, well, I don't want to go in the underdoor because I don't like it in the, you guys know that.
Well, you're gonna go in later, no matter what. It's either sooner
Well, how
or
about
later.
I just stand watch? Because there could be people creeping around. We could be being followed right now. It's not like we're exactly being quiet.
We're very conspicuous.
Extremely, as we always have been.
We have me and Chad, and we're you.
Hmm?
And then all this cloth bundled up outside of Chadwick's back.
Yeah, none of us, we all make a lot of noise when we walk, apparently. So,
And
yeah,
who's the only Minotaur?
I think it'd be good if I stand watch,
Okay,
since I'm
fine.
the only one of us who will be left.
I saw you turn into something.
Oh yeah, I can turn into an animal. Any animal.
And you turn into something very, very small.
Yes.
Like an ant.
Or a squid?
Wow, that's
Or like a fly.
yeah. I can turn into a scarab.
That's cool.
Heck yeah, it's basically a cockroach, but that's okay.
For how long?
Except pretty.
It's pretty, and I think it like rolls its poo. So
Yeah, it's
Cooler.
it's a dung beetle, but I like
dung beetle?
scarab better.
you can have scarab. I will let you do scarab instead of dung beetle. It's fine.
Because if you went in all small like a cockroach,
It's pretty. It's like a pretty cockroach.
There you
It's like a
go.
purple cockroach.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Iridescent.
It's the
She's
shiny
iridescent.
version.
There was also the ones in the
Shiny
Mummy
Extra rare.
where it ate people, and that was pretty cool.
yeah, they went inside of them and
Yeah, I ate
Ate
him
their
from the
arteries.
inside out. Yeah, I ate that guy's brain. It was pretty cool. I
But-
did love that.
what I'm saying is you turn into a cockroach and you scope out the
2
underground.
hours.
Okay. 2 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elvin,
unless
go
I
in.
fall unconscious or drop to 0 hit points or die, and I can use it as
Or die.
or die. In which case,
Don't die. But sneak in
Okay.
and scope out all of the underground.
We'll just have to hope they didn't
oh, okay,
poison.
that's
You'll
cool.
be a little
I
cockroach.
can detect traps too. I think.
You'll be a little cockroach spy. And you go through. And then you run back to us. And then you relay to us. You relay to us the entire floor plan of the inside of underground of the laundromat.
Okay, all right.
I think I'm gonna have to. Okay. When we get there, I'll detect poison just to see if they poison for bugs. Because
Good call. I don't
Yeah.
want to die by poison. That sounds terrible.
Oh.
Although I think I'm resistant to poison as a druid, but still.
But can
okay.
you turn
Good
into
shot.
anything that's small and also makes a really loud noise? Because if you get hit and I can't hear you,
Cicada.
Yeah, I was
You may use the dung beetle stats as a cicada if you'd like.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
Because I don't have cicada stats.
Yeah, because I think they do make sounds.
Fuckloads.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Oh, yeah.
They're the ones who just spend the summer up in trees screaming all
No,
day.
I mean, I know cicadas, but I mean the scarabs. I think they also make.
Oh, they do?
No, cicadas are horrifying and terrible, and they fall out of the trees and stick in your hair. And, yeah. I'm sorry. Personal experience. Yeah, cool. I will. Otherwise, let me, take a look here and see what I can come up with. But yes.
I think that this is a good plan. You come back, relay everything to us, and then we can actually come up with a real plan.
All right, sounds good. Are we almost there?
Yeah. Just about. You're like half a block away. Now you're there.
Okay, great. I don't know how to use this app. The FYI, D&D Beyond, your app needs some work. Good website. App sucks. No. Okay, yeah, we'll stick with the scarab. Because I'm going to just pretend that it makes loud noises.
Yeah.
It will be very clicking. It will kind of sound like screaming.
Clicking aggressively.
Clicking aggressively.
Aggressive clicking.
Scream
Listen
clicking.
for the aggressive clicking, you'll know.
Glitter screens. It's fine.
I hope
If
you're
you
not.
know, you know.
I hope you're not going to actually make me live live on Twitch.
Honey. It's a role-playing game. We play them roles.
We'll see.
Be the cicada. You are the cicada.
All right. Well, I'm going to do that if we're here.
Okay.
And I'm sneaking into the alleyway where because I didn't see it, but
Right.
he relayed it, so
Yep.
I'm going to sneak under the door.
Cool. So you go into the alleyway, and there are no doors in the alleyway.
Right. It's like a...
It is stone, the stone walls of the building, and it ends in a stone wall that goes up a couple of stories. It's just, there is, actually that's a lie, there are doors. There is one door at the very end that goes to each building.
Sure, okay.
And there also is, next to each door, there's a giant metal, bin that looks like a dumpster, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna click over at Chad here,
Okay.
so he can point out where I'm supposed to go.
Cool.
Do I see what I saw earlier?
The symbols?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the symbol on the wall of the building that is the laundromat wall.
You're like,
A little ways into the alley.
So, I think...
point it. You see it? You see it?
Mhm.
You see it?
Do we see it?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty clear once you start to pay attention to it.
But there's no door there.
There's no door right there. No.
I'd like to go over and mess with the ground.
Okay.
There's a craft.
Figure it out. I'm gonna start distracting.
Okay.
You could, but I thought there was a door, a hole here.
Figure it out. You're
Okay.
smarter than me.
Yeah, sure, Chad. You're the strong one and I'm the smart one. Alright, and I start
I'm
trying
the
to see
pretty
if there's
one.
a trap door or anything, like
Okay.
a hatch.
Okay. I want you to make an investigation check. And we're gonna jump to you. What are you doing inside?
I'm gonna come in. Knock knock. Y'all open?
You see this very, very tiny woman who has these big glasses that are perched on the edge.
Elvish?
She's got no, she's not. She's gnomish. She's
Okay.
tiny.
Okay.
And she's got this straight black hair and a bob haircut. And she walks out and she goes, "Yes."
I've got loads of laundry. If you could, I just got a new job, and I'd like to be looking my best. And my little godchild here, I'd like her to be looking her best too. She's got a lot of clothes. They stink.
So many.
My clothes stink because, I mean, I didn't have a job before, but now I do. So, I'd like them to get washed. And this girl here, yeah, she's isn't she amazing? Gorgeous. I want her clothes to look as gorgeous as she does. So she's got some stuff needing clean too. Can you take care of all this?
Oh, yes, we do laundry here. Yes, I can take care of that for you. She like holds out her hands. I will do your laundry.
And then we gather it all in one.
Unexpected criticism of taking the laundry.
She like with surprising strength, she like goes over, puts it on this like stack, and you can see now as you're in there that like there's a really short counter. You almost missed it for like a step. And she's like behind the counter. She's got this like stacking thing where she then like sorts. You can see that she's sorting through clothes, and she's like putting them on hangers, and then she like pulls this thing, and and, it does a pulley system, and the clothes go back to the back, and then you can see that there's a small gnomish man who's like pulling them off. He has like frizzy white hair. He looks like really frail and old. And he's like pulling clothes off and like throwing them into this bin to soak, and like they've got this whole operation going. And then like there's a drying thing where there's a contraption that just slowly turns the clothes, and they dry, and then they can then they go and hang them up on the other side, and you can see like call tickets on the ones over here.
Family business, eh?
Oh yes, it's been in the family for generations.
Any kids, grandkids?
Oh yes, they work in the day.
Okay. How long do you think to take this? Should I come back in the morning?
Yes, it'll be done in the morning.
Okay. Do you need coffee?
That'll be 7 copper for all of that.
Okay. Here's a silver. Do you need coffee or anything?
No. She like pulls out this
I got a Family Guy.
she pulls out this bowl, and it's like it's got like rice and like tandoori chicken on it, and she just like starts.
I see. Okay. Anything else you need from me? Do you need my apartment number? I just got a sweet apartment down by the dock.
Oh, lucky you, we live upstairs. With my children and 26 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren.
Okay.
Here's your call ticket. See you tomorrow.
I'll be back. One of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. And I've lived a long time.
You've glimpsed the future.
Am I wearing clothes? Like, did I just like...
I know, like what clothes did you give her that were yours?
Everything
Am
was
I wearing clothes?
Yeah, am I wearing clothes?
your armor, at least?
Yeah, I kept my armor, of course.
Yeah.
I guess, like, underwear.
Roll for
Like,
shaking.
do I have more than one pair of underwear?
Of course.
Okay, then yeah.
If you think you would, sure.
He doesn't think you would.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm wearing my unders.
Cool. Under your armor. Would you call them your Under Armour?
I would, yeah.
Sponsor.
We're not thirsty for sponsors.
I was like sponsored by.
Not them.
Yeah, they're athletic. This is D&D. We just dream about being athletic.
We just roll for
Our
athletics.
characters are pretty athletic sometimes. When we're forced to be making a saving throw.
Have they made any progress?
I rolled a 9.
Alright, so you rolled a 9. As you sift through the dirt below, you don't see anything there, but you do catch a glimpse of something shining off to the left, near the base of the wall, where the wall meets the ground.
I go to the shiny thing where the wall meets the ground.
Cool. It's behind the the metal garbage bin contraption. And you can just see there's a little, as you peek under, there's a little silver triangle knot.
Can I push it left or right, or
You can try.
can I like put my feet against the wall and just use my back and push the whole thing?
You can't really get behind it. It's pretty open.
Okay.
So the alleyway is about probably 45 feet deep, and this is like a 5-foot thing that's
Okay.
kind of in the middle, and then there's the back door to the laundromat right here. Next.
Then I'll start, and when Chadwick comes around, I'm gonna be like, help!
Okay.
So I'm gonna start trying to push this dumpster.
Okay.
Wait, am I with you?
I assume
Was that part? Okay.
you, me, and
I can try and help you, but I
Cicada?
have 0 strength, so.
I'm a scarab. What is it?
Scarab.
Thank you.
Strength? I assume?
Yep. Strength check, please.
17.
Okay.
8.
8. You're just like, and you're just kind of like, and it scrapes along the floor.
I'm moving it!
Wow, yes. Very strong.
Now I want so you're looking down at it, so you can see the little symbol there. You see that like the thing has been moved before, as you look closer, there's kind of an outline behind it, and then like onto the floor. So it kind of goes up on the wall about maybe 3 feet up on the wall, and then like another 2.5 feet deep on the ground. It's a little cutout. What are you pushing?
The like where the cutout is.
Okay.
I'm trying like.
It like shifts slightly.
Does it feel like there's more to this? Like I should push harder?
Give me an insight check.
It's a natural 19.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't get the sense you need more strength to do it. You get the sense that you're not really pushing on the right spot.
Okay. I start pushing until I get.
Do you want to like be a little bit more specific on what you're aiming for? Because
I mean, I'm assuming there's a way in through here. So I guess I'm just gonna try and like find where it gives more and then just really push in.
Okay. So you notice that it gives a little bit more the closer you get to the symbol, the silver symbol at the base.
Okay. Push on
So
it.
when you push the silver symbol, the entire thing like pushes and then drops slightly and then shifts to the right, revealing a staircase.
Woo! I'm gonna
Was
skip her
that
down.
loud?
Secret tunnel.
Okay. Very
Secret
quiet.
tunnel.
Question. I'm assuming that I can't cast anything while I'm in bug form.
Correct.
You were just above.
I'm just a bug. Second question.
Okay.
Will I set off pressure traps as a bug?
I don't know, will you?
Well, it depends on how much pressure there has to be.
It absolutely does.
I'm asking you to tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
All right. I'm going to skitter up, and then I'm going to...
You'd assume not. Like the insect is.
Because I'm assuming
weightless.
magic traps could detect things or
Yeah,
whatever. So
you know enough about magic and about trapping in the woods to know that if there's like a pressure plate, you probably won't trigger it. If there's a magic sigil, you probably will trigger it.
cool.
Am I done by the time she goes in?
Yeah.
Or? Okay. 'Cause before she goes in, I would like to make true with my promise to just cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
How long? Nah, I'll just cast it as an action. I was gonna see if I could cast it as a ritual, but I'll just cast it as an action.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I think 60 feet? 30 feet. Poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases. I can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease. It can penetrate most barriers. It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood or dirt.
Yeah, you don't. 30 feet, you said?
30 feet, concentration 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, at the moment you don't sense anything.
Okay.
Cool.
Owen, click if you think that it's clear. 1 click.
One click. Okay. I'm gonna
Can she understand me?
click my
When
phone.
she's
She can understand you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can't understand her clicks.
No,
Unless you speak Scarab.
I don't.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to just come out and tell it.
I speak. No, I don't speak.
Oh no. I'm hoping that the group. I'm just gonna say this out loud, even though I'm a bug and you can't understand me. But if I'm not back in a little bit, just come out to me.
I'm feeling
I'm
good
a
about
druid.
this too.
I'm a druid. Just.
I
I'm
like
gonna
when you go in first. This is good.
I love it too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stairs. You said right? I'm
Yeah.
gonna sort of go in, but I'm gonna get up against the wall
Okay.
and like sort of use the wall and the ceiling to kind of scamper
Cool.
down. And I do have dark vision, but I'm assuming I still have that as a bug.
No,
It does. I'm not
I
sure.
don't
It
think
says
so.
no.
no, unless the bug has it. Does the spirit have
You
it?
do
keep
not
you keep your stats, like
Okay.
your ability scores and everything. I don't think you keep those
The
because
dark-
in the opposite, you could turn into something that does have like dark vision when
Sure.
you don't,
Sure.
and you gain the dark vision.
I see.
in that
Yes.
sense.
Okay. Well, what do I see when I get down at the bottom of the stairs?
Okay, so the bottom of the stairs, you're like on the ceiling. You look around and you see that you're in a square room that's pretty blank, and then you see a tunnel, all stone everywhere. This thing is entirely made of stone. You see a tunnel that goes down, and as far as you could see, it just keeps going.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue to scurry along the walls and the ceiling towards the tunnel.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into the tunnel.
Okay.
I'm gonna be how wide is the tunnel? Is it pretty narrow?
It's pretty narrow. It's about 7 feet by 7.
Yeah, I'm
Seven
definitely
by seven.
gonna stick to the ceiling then.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far, but I want to go so I can see at least something, whether it's at the end or it's splitting off on the sides on the way to the end.
Okay, yeah, so you get 15, 20 feet in. It looks like it keeps going.
Okay.
I mean, it's dark,
Yeah,
so you can
it's
really...
definitely leading somewhere else.
You actually, I mean, okay, so it's pitch black in here. There's no light whatsoever.
Okay.
So you actually cannot see anything in this form. Unless there's something specific, like unless the insect has tremor sense or something like that.
I'd have to look it up.
I don't know if it does.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
it's just a bug.
It's really dark.
Yeah, I need to really look at
So
the
dark.
beasts and like see what I can work with.
I would think if you're clicking, you would probably have like echo sense.
I'll give you some like echo sense from that. Sure, why not?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so you go in like 10 feet, keeps going. You go another 10 feet. Looks like it
Keeps
keeps
going.
going.
This is traveling under the city, it seems like. Just
There's a very slight like decline in it. Do you want to go? You've done 20 feet so far.
okay. It's hard for me to judge how far it would be and how long it would take me to get back. So let me go like another 30 feet. I said I've gone 20 feet. Let me
Yeah.
go up to 50 feet.
Cool. Yeah, you go another 30 feet. So let's see. Yeah, so with your limited echo sense, you can kind of start to hear that it's maybe another like 40 feet before it opens back up.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay, so you keep going another 40 feet, and the room opens up, and it appears to just be a square room.
Nothing in there.
Nothing
Is it
to
dark?
see.
Is it dark?
It's still dark.
Can I sense what's right below me? Is like with the echoing? Do I
Yeah,
sense anything?
it's more rock and stone.
It doesn't seem like
Some
it's
passage.
hollow. Okay, I'm gonna transform back
Okay.
and get a look with dark vision.
Okay, cool. So as you are looking around, you see that there is a door to your right, if your back is to the hallway.
Curiosity or safety? Yeah, okay, I'll take a peek.
Okay, cool. So you open the door, and you see...
Like real slowly. Like I just
Real
want to
slowly.
take a peek.
Okay, well as soon as you like open the crack, there's a little bit of light that hits
Okay.
your face. It's this very eerie blue kind of flickering light. Do you want to look more in?
Can I hear anything?
Yeah, you hear the sound of like crackling fire.
No, I'm good. I'll go tell the group.
Yeah.
I'm gonna transform back into a scarab. I'll mark that
Okay.
and fly
Fire
back
door.
down
Okay.
to go a little faster.
Perfect.
Since I'm not too worried about traps and stuff. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of go down. You're like, boink,
yeah, I'm not even gonna bother clicking. Yeah.
boink, 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 boink. Like the flies that are lost in your house. They're
Yeah.
like, get out of here.
Yeah. Like the ones that are about to die at the end of the season.
Yeah. They're just like
I hate
so
those
drunk.
flies. Yeah, and then I'll come up the stairs and transform back and relay that there's a glowing door. There's something glowing. It's blue. I didn't want to look in there, guys. I'm sorry.
Well,
But there's like a fire in there, and it's like it's a really long hallway. It's under something else, I think, because you go down and you just keep going.
you don't think it has anything to do with the launch?
I don't think it has anything to do with
They're
laundromat.
definitely in on it though. If there's about 30 people living in that house, they've seen shit. And they're staying quiet about it.
Well,
They're
why
in on
didn't you
it.
ask them? You didn't even ask. I don't know if you asked them.
I asked them.
They never saw any shady things down in the.
They did.
It didn't look like it was connected. Like I didn't see a staircase, but
She
also.
said, all I see is laundry.
Well, let's let them finish your laundry without them burning it all. And avoid them for now. And let's go down the deep dark tunnel of doom.
Let's do it.
Deep dark tunnel of doom.
I'm still happy to stay watch up here.
I believe you.
I'll grab her by her collar. We're going.
All right, so you descend the stairs.
Torch.
Okay. Torch flaring into light. You get down to the bottom of the stairs, and you're in a about 10 by 10, very very tight squeeze room and a hallway going forward.
Okay. I'm gonna like stick to the left wall and just keep walking. And
There's
then I
only
guess-
enough room for one person.
Okay.
It's just barely wider than 5 feet.
Careful, there's a black widow right there.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just keep going. I guess once we come into that room that you were describing, I'm gonna just examine all of the walls and see if I
Okay.
see the symbol anymore.
Before you get there, you start walking down the hall, and you hear a clink, and then there's a. Your poison sense goes off, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
So 16 plus 1.
Yeah,
17.
you make it. A flurry of arrows descends upon you, and you manage to bash them, out of the way with your shield. you can sense that those arrows are poisoned.
You didn't tell me there were traps.
I didn't sense any trap. I didn't see any. I was a bug.
It's dark in here. I'll blame it on that for you.
I just wanted to see what happened. I knew they were there the whole time.
Jack, we're gonna have to have a serious talk later.
Okay, yeah. Now that fiasco is over, I am going to proceed cautiously.
Okay. What is the marching order as you go into this hallway?
Me.
Okay.
I'll go. Okay, I was gonna go next.
Okay. Third. Do y'all have your minis ready, or like handy? Do you want to just like line them up right here for me?
Well, I was just wondering if I was on your shoulders or not. Like, are we doing this?
Oh yeah, you. I guess you would be. I want to be in front of other people so that I can take up like all of the hallway, and for some reason, if we need to back up, I can just push everyone down the hall.
It's like that movie Robots with that, what is it, like,
I haven't
Fancy
seen it.
Fanny?
I haven't seen it.
Like, it's an old one, but it sounds like a huge ass.
Just back it up.
Yeah, it's like, cut it through.
Cool.
Hey, take it.
Thank you
Go.
for that.
Take the ball. Go.
Yeah, so those of you who are over 7 feet tall, you're hunched in there. Because the ceilings are only 7 feet high. So, you continue walking. Okay, you're doing it carefully,
Yes.
so just slowly.
Yeah.
Or are you like looking for traps, or are you just gonna like?
I'll be looking for traps.
Okay, give me a trap-looking check.
Investigation.
Yep.
I believe I have a +0 to that, but let me just make sure.
That's such a good feat.
Isn't
I'm
it?
a +1 to that.
Nice.
8.
Cool. You don't notice any traps as you continue going. And then suddenly your foot sinks ever so slightly, and there's a grinding sound of stone. And I'm gonna need
Again?
you, Crow. Who's second? Oh, that's Crow.
I'm third.
And you, and I guess I'm gonna make one for Lenora to make dexterity saving throws, please. As the walls open and blades start spinning as they just tear through this part of the hallway.
19.
I think I have something for dex saves.
22.
Okay,
Nice.
pass.
Lenora's dead.
Okay.
Jack's backpack is dead.
Lenora got a nat 1.
I mean,
Oh, no.
she's in the swaddle.
Yeah.
But I got a 15.
Okay.
14. Sorry.
14 total?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You and Lenora each take 2 points of slashing damage as the blades tear through you and continue going.
Oh, wait. 16.
Okay, so you do not take that. But you, like, step back just out of the way, but she's swaddled in your front and she gets slashed as you step
You
back.
let the baby get hurt. Used her as a shield. No.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay,
Instinct
can you
kicked
keep
in.
on going? You're almost halfway down the hall.
I keep going.
Okay,
Sorry, but she's like as old as me.
you're going carefully.
Yes.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
Yeah, she's older than all of me.
5.
Okay, you don't sense anything as you keep going, and then you step on another pressure plate.
Oh my god, someone get him out from the front.
Why is he from the front?
Suddenly,
What happens this time?
you and Crow need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you still on
and,
his shoulders?
I don't know.
and I will say you need to
can't
make a
really
dex
be.
save
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
why he's too tall.
But I'm going to give you an advantage because you're like just out of the range.
I got a 7.
Fail.
Okay, cool. So,
You don't even want to say the number.
12.
I
Alright.
rolled the same number twice, too.
Okay. You each are going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the ground beneath you just collapses. And the square in front of you, Arterian, the one that you and Crow are on, and the one immediately behind you, so that would be for you, all three of those plummet. You take 3 points damage as well.
Okay.
As you all fall 15 feet down below.
Stump my toe.
I climb back out.
Okay.
Is there anything at the bottom?
I mean, 2 giant people can cheerleader.
Crow, you go first.
Throw me.
Just go to the top.
Acrobatics check! Make it fabulous!
Can I give like help action or anything for that?
Sure, you can have advantage on that.
Thank you. That is a 26.
How do you want to flourish out of this?
I do like.
And are you aiming for keep going forward or go back to where you were? Which side?
I'm gonna go
Crow
forward.
Forward. Cool.
I'm gonna go forward.
Please.
I do like an interpretive dance in the air. So I start out as a ball and I fly out like this. And I go make a little pose and then I do a little somersault and I land on my hooves. I'm
So graceful.
I would expect nothing else.
Wonderful.
That's amazing. Alright, what about the other two of you?
So I'm just gonna lift Arterian with one hand. You're very light.
I'm gonna just use my arm and just hold myself to the wall and get up.
Okay.
Pull myself up. No, I won't even pull myself up. I'll hold myself like this over the edge, and I'll have him grab my legs, and then I'll push myself the rest of the way up.
Can you?
I'm sure I can.
I want you to give an athletics check for that though.
19 natural.
Sure.
Natural 19. Athletics?
Yeah.
23.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, you can do that.
I just pull up, and then at some point, I'm sure your long ass arms can reach.
I mean, dirt here.
You're welcome. Enjoy that. That's your hearing special.
You better not fart.
Oh, I thought that was you.
It was me!
Is my detect poison still going off?
Yeah.
That was a real kicker. That was giving me my flight.
Somebody has a disease, you're not sure who.
It was all that
It appears
spoiled
you're
milk I
becoming
drank.
Alright.
You should look around.
So, Crow needs to go in front.
Yeah.
Executive decision.
Okay,
Arterian,
pull yourself out.
move yourself to the back of the line.
I'm right here. You can be behind me. That's
No.
fine. I'm already here. I can't even get past you. We don't have enough room. In what space? Look
Alright,
around us, Chad.
How long is the gap that it
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. Well, I'm jumping back down, I guess. And I'm helping everyone up. I'm just
I'll just have my arm out so I can help you
Okay.
if needed.
Cool.
Or catch whoever loses their footing.
Alright, easy enough. I'll say one by one. All of you do make it across, but now you're at the back of the line. So, can you move to the back of the line, please?
No, I don't.
Thank you. Okay. Nice. So, now you continue.
So is my remind me, I always forget. Is it just investigation?
Yep.
I don't have
To check for traps, yeah.
14.
Okay. So as you go forward cautiously, looking for, you've had a tripwire and 2 pressure plates so far. So you continue looking, and you don't really see anything as you continue walking.
Okay, I confidently press forward.
Okay. You find yourself in the next chamber. It is empty little square with a little hallway that goes to, wait, that might not be right. Hold on. I have to look at my map that I made 2 hours ago. Yeah, so you're in a little chamber, there's a little hallway, and there's the door at the end of that. It's like a, this log all over the door.
Okay, I want to check the door for traps.
Okay, cool. Check the door for traps.
Dirty 20.
There appear to be no traps.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and inside, all of that light just comes pouring in. It is this eerie, flickering blue firelight. And as you all walk into that chamber, you see you see 4 columns, stone columns, that form a square. And on top of each column is a ball of blue flame that's just very merrily just kind of like sitting there. You see on the exact opposite side of the chamber a door that does not have a doorknob.
I look for the doorknob.
Okay, investigate.
That's a 12.
You don't find a doorknob.
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay, yeah, so you detect that there is magic surrounding these 4 columns and the door.
Is there a school of magic
Oh, is there?
associated?
Yeah, the columns have evocation magic going on, and the door, I guess I would say, is probably transmutation.
Lenora, what's evocation magic?
It's like attacking and stuff. Like,
Lenora, what's transmutation?
it's like turning one thing to another.
She's like Siri. We're just using her as Siri now.
I don't understand your question. Try
Alexa.
rephrasing it.
Alexa, find traps, please.
Elwyn, there do not appear to be any traps. Try checking yourself next time.
Don't wreck yourself. And it's just the door, right?
Mhm.
There's another door behind the door. Or are we... Wait,
No,
so we're in the
no.
room with the blue flame.
Yes, which
And-
is the one you peeked into.
Right. And is there another door?
There is a door
With no
opposite
doorknob.
No doorknob. Yep.
I have a bad feeling about standing in the middle of the 4 pillars, so try to avoid that.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about that blue flame in general.
Where's the blue flame?
On top of each of the 4 columns. There's one on each of the 4
Yeah,
columns.
don't get in the middle.
Is the
Blue
magic
flame.
source coming from the blue flame?
Don't touch it.
Yeah. The magic source is the blue flame.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
They are magic fires.
Has anybody done a traps scan in this room? I'm gonna do a find traps. I have that spell.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have to roll for that, right?
Awesome. I don't know what that spell does. Go
Uh,
ahead and read it to me.
one action, instantaneous. You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within the line of sight. For the purpose of this spell, a trap includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Spell would sense an area affected. The spell would sense an area affected by an alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it will not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, unstable ceiling, or a shrink sinkhole.
Okay.
It just reveals that it's present. You don't
Cool.
learn the location.
Cool. Okay, so as you cast that spell, you start to see this like sort of yellowish aura that is emanating from the columns themselves, so not the flames, which is what you sensed, and the same yellowish aura on a particular spot on the door where the doorknob should be, and it goes into the wall.
Okay, so it looks like it's like a switch, kind of, like in.
You might guess that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over and see where that, and then where the door is. But I'm gonna go around,
You go around.
the
Cool.
columns.
Yeah, so you go around columns, you get to the door, you kind of like start to inspect it and everything, and you can just barely see like through the crack between the door and the stone, but there is a big bolt that is holding it locked.
From the other side.
Well, it's like in the stone
Oh, I see.
into the door. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start kind of feeling.
And that's where the yellow is.
Okay.
It's on that bolt.
I'm gonna start kind of feeling around
Okay.
to try and see if there's like a release for the bolt.
Okay. You start feeling around. It's very wooden.
It's very weird.
It's very wooden. You get a little splinter. And it's like, oh.
Fucking splinters. It's okay. I'm a druid. I'm used to it. Any suggestions?
I run into the middle.
Lion stone.
Okay. So you run into the middle, and you can see
In between
each
the
of
columns?
In between all the columns.
each of the flames there,
Crucify me.
and you're just standing there like
Of
this.
course they do.
Nothing happens.
I follow the
That's
ground.
kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah. My
Oh,
bad.
that was anticlimactic. I thought that was going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Here, do you want this?
And I'll reach up and I'm gonna try and like grab the flame. It's like a ball of fire,
It
right?
is a ball
Like
of fire
floating
hovering there. Yep.
Would anyone have like? I guess I would have noticed Elwyn casting some sort of spell. Did Elwyn like look at one of the pillars for longer than any of the others? Because that's the fire I'm going for.
No.
No.
I went straight for the door.
I grab the one, like, if we entered this way, I grab the far left one.
Farthest. Okay. So you go and grab it. It is fired. Your hand passes through it.
Okay.
You're gonna take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay, it doesn't move or anything, it just sits there?
It doesn't move. It does the whole like a candle. Like candle's starting to go out, and then as soon as your hand's done, it like regains itself.
Okay.
Is
Can I put it out?
You could try.
I'm
the
gonna.
door unlocked or is it locked?
Nobody's really checked.
Can I check if it's locked?
Yeah. Yeah. So you go and push on it. It doesn't move. There's no way to pull it.
So it's locked.
Yeah. Where do you want me
Thank
to try
God
to push
it's
it?
locked.
My water skin?
Okay. You squirt your water skin on it. It goes out.
I guess I'll do that to the rest of the other 3 fires.
Okay. You do that to each of the 3, and you find yourself in a dark room, and they all go at the same time.
Okay. I would like to look around the walls for like an etching or like
Okay.
a numerical series
Sure.
or something like that.
Sure. Yeah. So give me an investigation check.
That's like a 6.
Okay. There's like lots of etchings on the wall. It's kind of difficult to know which is which. However, because the lights came back on, you do see that right under Crow, because you're like sprawled out on the floor now. So like right here, you see the markings in the old runic alphabet, which most people know it's the equivalent of Roman numerals.
I
in
can't read
world.
this.
And it's you see the symbol for a 4, and then what looks like to be a symbol of a 1.
What language is it?
Okay, thanks, Lenora.
It's not actually a language. It's like the
I can
equivalent
read.
of
I can read
Okay.
common.
We all know
but
Roman numerals. To
Yeah.
some extent. Like,
Runes?
it's that. Everyone knows it.
It's like a
There's
digital.
You're
it's
asking
like
too
an
much,
analog
man.
clock. What's that? 1 and a 4.
It's a 4 and then what looks to be a 1, but it also could be a 7. It could be a 3. Like Crow's kind of covering it.
I don't.
No one's gonna
Roll
ask you to
Crow
get out
out
of
of
the
the
way.
way.
Strength check, contested. I don't know. Strength check.
Yeah,
if you
something
want
I'm
to
good
stay
at.
there.
Oh my god, I roll like shit.
You have new dice tonight.
I know.
Or-
Okay, that's
that's
better.
alright.
I have like 11 on that.
Yeah, so with ease, you just roll Crow out of the way, and you can now see that the numerals on that center thing say 4132.
Okay. Now, which one is 1 and which one is 2?
I'd like to examine the columns for Roman numerals.
Okay. The
Indiana
Safra
Jones
numerals.
style.
They are Safra numerals.
Suffering.
So yeah, so you're at the one that's immediately to the left of the front, like the entrance, right? Or
Yeah,
the far left.
That's where I had gone.
Far
originally,
left?
Far left.
Okay, far left. Investigation check. It's really not that hard to see. There is very clearly a 3 on this one.
Thank goodness for calling what you're looking
the
for.
Safra numeral 3, yeah.
Okay. This one's 3.
What about the one next to it?
What about the one next to it? 19.
4.
That's the one like on the right.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise. Clockwise from him.
Okay. He's standing in the, okay.
Yeah.
So standing in the middle because clockwise. Okay.
So if you're standing in the middle, the one to the left is 3, and then number 4.
Okay.
And the door with no handle is between 3 and 4.
And then 17
Okay.
for the next one.
1. Back here.
Okay.
3, 4, 1. That means this one's 2.
And the original was 1, 3, 4, 2.
4, 1, 3,
Right
2.
down.
It was 4, 1,
4, 1, 3, 2. I'm just kidding. I'll give it to you. It's 4, 1, 3, 2.
I will never remember it now.
41, 32. Okay.
Do we know if the columns move? Did anybody try and like turn the column?
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay, try it. Strength check.
What is that? I can't see. It's a 6.
That's not a D20.
Oh.
This one.
These are all mine. I have the D20
Oh,
here, but
God.
this is a D20.
No, I've got one here. I just was using your dice. Is this it?
Yeah.
I can't see.
No.
No. God. 16 plus. 15.
15. Yeah, you push and nothing happens.
Cool.
Or Tyrion, I don't
But
think
maybe
she's
be like a
pushing
combo walk.
Yeah, you're like moving it and putting your shoulder into it. And if it were movable, it would have moved.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, with my shield, so it was 4, 1, 3, 2, was, then it was 3, 4, 1, 2.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to 4. I'm gonna hit the pillar with my shield.
Okay.
Does it, anything happen?
How hard do you want to hit it?
Like,
Do you want to do a
enough
shield
make it-
bash?
No, like hard enough
Okay.
to just make it like
It's like,
sound.
Oh, yeah. So you hit the column. It's a pure stone column. It goes. There's like a boom kind of sound with your shield reverberating, and that's it.
The fire doesn't do anything. Nothing has like no sound. Okay.
You're supposed to be the smart one. Just put it out. The fourth one, then the first one, then the third one, then the second one.
And then I'm gonna take out my water skin.
Yeah, I'm all out.
And you go in that order.
Yeah.
Cool. As soon as you pour the water over the last one, it goes out, and the room is still dark.
Uh-oh.
And you
Hey,
hear,
there we go.
I still have my torch.
oh shit!
So-
Fine,
It
fine.
is not
Ruin my dramatics of it.
I am a minotaur with no dark vision, so torch is important to me.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, yeah, you see the door opening. The door is like popping open for you, just barely popped open.
I grab onto the door and like take a peek in.
Cool. It's dark in there.
I'll cast light.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
So now there's a bit of light that's shining near you.
Okay.
And Astra, I assume you're kind of gonna go into the tunnel. Cool. Yeah. So you see about 20 feet of hallway before another doorway. And a room
It's
beyond.
another goddamn hallway. There's a room over there too. Well, you were right, Elwyn. This is definitely somewhere else. And I'm gonna just open the door. And now that there's a light spellcast, I'm gonna snuff out my torch, but I'm going to jam it into the bottom of this door. so that it's like a door stop.
Okay.
And then I will move onward.
Okay.
No, I will actually say,
Crow, can you go in front of me, please? I don't think I should be going through these dark tunnels on my own first.
Yes, I will go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check for. I keep checking for traps.
All right. Check for those traps.
15.
Yeah. So you start walking down the hallway. There don't appear to be any traps in here.
I confidently walk forward.
Okay. You confidently walk forward and you find yourself in another chamber. Square chamber. You do see that there is a door to your right and a door to your left and a door to your right.
Is there anything different about them?
The doors are identical. However, as you walk into the room, there are candles that are already lit around the room. It's very dimly lit, and what you see is you see 9 skulls, very small skulls. You think that they might be dwarf skulls. They're piled next to a 4-foot square set of tiles on the floor, and carved into a nearby stone altar. It's like more like a pedestal, not an altar. It's just like a stone tablet. It has the following inscription. Sorry, I can't read. You can't see it. Brave warriors meet their demise foretold. Their secret kept shall yet unfold. If crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial beds for 4 of 9. And this.
And that's in the middle of the room, like in between the doors, right?
Yeah. So in between, great, thank you. In between the doors, you see this. This is the tile. What you see on the tile. This is what's on the tile on the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what?
9. There are 9 skulls that are piled nearby this thing that's on the center of the floor. It's a little hard to see, but there are Safra numerals there, and these ones have stars on them. Okay, enough. Go.
What was the riddle again?
I will definitely give you the riddle as many times as you need it.
or 4 of 9.
If I get to the correct page again, never in my life.
But there's something on the ground.
And what do the stars mean again?
The stars are just on there. The riddle says, brave warriors met their demise foretold, their secret kept shall yet unfold. If crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial beds for 4 of 9.
4 of 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 skulls, so I'm guessing we have to pick. I'm looking really past this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we'll have to pick which skulls go on whichever numbers.
I
Looks
can't
like a
read any of this, so I'm gonna go try and open one of the doors.
Okay, cool.
It looks
So
like
you
multiplication.
tug on the door. There are doorknobs on them, they're like handles. It's locked.
Hey, Mr. Math.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a multiplication table. Can you figure something out with that?
You get to do it now.
Look at it a little bit longer. 4 of 9.
Just like.
Get my notes out.
If you need the riddle again, I can give it to you again.
Yeah.
Okay. The riddle says, brave warriors met their demise foretold, their secret kept shall yet unfold. If crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial beds for 4 of 9.
For like 4
FOR.
4 of 9, yes.
of 9.
Yes.
And there's a shrine?
Yeah, so this is a pedestal right in front of the thing, that thing. It's like, it's not like set into the floor, it's like elevated in a box with these tiles on top of it.
So there's 5, let me see that. There's 5 of those stars, right?
Yeah.
So if you followed the 5 of that, there would be 4 left. No, there's 6. You lied to me. Never mind. Okay, so 1 times 2 is 2. 2, 1, 3, 9, and 9. 2, 1, 3, 9. That is also 9, and that is also 9. Yes, never mind. Maybe it's plus 6, 6, 6.
Nope.
Wait, it's D&D. The answer is always 666.
Can we ask Lenora?
Yeah, no, you can ask Lenora. And, okay. So she takes a look at it, and she like peeks over at the inscription, and she says, "Oh, of course, the verse here, it indicates that 4 of the skulls need to rest on the tiles engraved with stars. It's the celestial beds of 4 for 9. Forces of the night.
Do you
Okay,
know how
so
to-
I know.
Do you
I know what it is.
Which ones to pick?
The first, the second, the third, and the ninth.
Okay.
4 of the skulls need to rest.
Yeah, where are you putting them?
Only 4 needs to. Okay.
I assume that we have to put all the skulls on somewhere.
Here. 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 And 1, 2, 3.
By the way, in these puzzles, most of you are allowed hint checks in my campaign. You are
Those 4 at the
allowed
bottom.
2 for this one, and Lenora was your first.
And if that doesn't work, I'm going to move the ninth to the other 2 spots.
Lenora's hint wasn't.
Okay, so you put the skulls on those 4 spots, and nothing happens.
I'm going to move that one that crosses 3 and 3 to the one of the ones at the top.
Where?
So this one that crosses 3 and 3 right here.
I have a feeling
Up to
that's
there.
a
Okay,
foreshadow.
yeah. Nothing still happens.
All right, I'm going to move it to the one on the right.
Okay, nothing happens.
Fuck! It's not a multiplication table.
All right, we'll pass it to you.
Lenora says,
Do you want the pen-
have to use
pencil?
all of the skulls. You
What?
put all the skulls on. Why would there be more skulls? if
You
you're not
said to
using them all?
put 4 on.
Yeah, only 4 of them go on the stars. That's what it says. 4 for celestial beds for 4 of 9. So 9.
So
the
fuck
other,
the other 5. They don't need beds.
the 5 of them don't get celestial beds.
Don't
They
yell
get
at
regular
every
beds.
child.
God damn it, world. You did it again.
I'll put a skull at each of the ones on the bottom left, and then skulls surrounding like this top right one.
Will you mark all the boxes where you want skulls and then hand it to me to check? Because I'm not going to be able to understand.
And then all of the ones down here, all of those stars. In the bottom.
Okay.
It's not a multiplication table even still, because you can't
Nothing
multiply
happens.
1, 2, or 3 by anything other than 5.
If someone doesn't figure this out, I'm going to destroy the store.
Why don't we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and be done?
Um,
We gave 4 of them a celestial bed. Should be good enough.
True.
Is there anything in particularly special about the skulls, or are they all exactly identical?
They're different, but it looks like it's just like a normal variation of different
Right,
people.
just different human skulls. No, like
Yeah.
markings or.
Nope. Some of them are broken in places. Some are missing teeth. Like there are some of those kinds of things. They're very old skulls, but there's nothing super unique about them.
Can I tell if there's evidence if they've been handled recently?
Make an investigation check.
And make sure I have the right ones. I do, right? Yes. Let's see what that is. What was my investigation? There it is. 8.
They do not look like they've been handled before.
Are they missing different numbers of teeth?
Yeah, but not in a significant way.
Have they all been cleaned properly?
Yes.
Is there anything that we're getting along that
Are we
would
gonna
lead us to a hint?
No. Not quite. I mean, you're moving in a good direction. You've got all the skulls.
We're
on
moving
the-
in a direction.
You're moving in a direction. You've got the skulls on the thing, so I'll give you that.
It's okay, Asteroids.
Yeah, I have a
Can I
feeling.
pet it?
Okay, yeah. Astra just walks up, it's like,
Skulls worship.
That's just
I don't know if we know right
I wear skulls for breakfast.
I mean, eat quick.
nope, nothing happens.
now. Do you want to
You're on the right track, though, I think. I don't know what
I
your
don't think
logic
anyone-
is, but you got closer than last time. I'll give you that. And if somebody wants to make an insight check, you can get your last clue. Somebody with a good wisdom, preferably. I want you to succeed so bad.
Elwyn should have our highest wisdom.
I think you're probably right.
Maybe.
Yes, I do.
This is just the rest
Yeah.
of Safra as I was trying to figure out the puzzle.
Yeah.
3.
Tune in for our
Welcome
next 5
to-
episodes. We're going to spend the next 10 hours going through this puzzle.
Yeah. I thought I was a wizard.
It's like
Yeah.
I made
I-
my
I
character.
rolled really shitty for my stats this game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, the guesses that have already been done are the ones that I would have guessed.
Okay. Okay.
I know we're gonna figure out the answer, and I'm gonna feel real dumb.
So 9. Okay. So 1,
Does the 5 of the
Two.
skulls matter where they go, or just the 4?
Just the 4.
so top left.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do
gather that
1.
4 of them need to go on stars in some way.
Can you say the riddle again?
Yeah. The riddle is: brave warriors met their demise foretold. Their secret kept shall yet unfold. If crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial beds for 4 of 9.
How does it look like they died?
You have no idea. They're just skulls.
Are there any crowns?
They were not headshot.
But yeah, they were not headshots.
So
I don't suppose crown has to do with the crown of the head, does it?
Right.
What if we tried putting the skulls upside down?
Can I see it again?
Also, I
Fort.
will also say that we will
Can-
welcome input from the chat, and you're allowed to phone a friend in the chat. So if you're in the chat and you have ideas,
If you're in the chat and
Phone
you've
a
read
friend.
the book,
you don't know what book it is.
I
You do, and I'm
do, but
surprised
I
you
can't
haven't
remember
read
the puzzle.
And like, to be honest, if somebody in the chat like
Yeah.
gets it and doesn't like without looking it up. Like if they say they don't know y'all don't know the actual layout of it. I can put it in the camera, but
Can I do like a perception check to see if I can sense anything that might help us?
I will let you do the inside check for your hint
Okay.
because a perception check's not really gonna help. Like you've seen everything in the room.
Okay.
There's nothing else in the room to be seen.
I don't know if this has already been done, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just throwing the 5 remainders away somewhere randomly on there.
Crust and skulls.
There's 4 of them, and they're all on 9.
Your bed is now the ground.
I'm just gonna say you're really close.
I'm really close.
What'd you get?
I didn't roll.
Oh,
Did you?
But
He's really close,
I
so
had
I'll
it
wait.
on 1 thing.
Okay.
Instead
What's
of-
going on?
So instead of on 3, maybe
it's like don't you dare go get your book. Oh, you don't have a hard copy of it.
Yeah.
That's
instead of marking that
fungal.
one, I marked this one.
Oh, did I put that on? I thought that was
bed right when I got Just gonna crash.
Does it matter which skull goes where?
You don't get the sense that it does. There's nothing to
Really?
distinguish anything of the exact skulls.
Oh,
So I think the X's are right, I think.
Mm-hmm. So,
Like this one?
yeah.
And the rest shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I think it's clue number 2.
Not quite. Jeff, you got farther away.
Colder.
Dear chat, this is what they're looking at.
I'm not looking.
No, it's the same. It's the same handout you have.
Oh, okay.
9, 9. This one's 9. There's no other 9.
It was irritating.
So we've used this, we've used all 3 of these, right? And then we've used this one and this one here. So then the other one would be this. Yeah, I think these ones are.
It's a multiplication.
Yeah, 9, 9, 9.
999
And there's no other 9 that's a star.
So we're doing 1. What?
Wait, so did we roll for our second clue
Oh,
or not?
wait.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for it.
All right, give me an insight check.
Is that what you read?
Can you repeat the real one more time?
Yes,
Sorry.
no problem. Brave warriors met their demise foretold.
4.
Foretold, like.
Yes.
Yeah. Their secret kept shall yet unfold if crowns placed correctly on the shrine, celestial bodies of 4 of 9.
Well, that's crazy because I rolled a 9 and my I had 4, so.
Oh, it's 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
It was so close to a 19 in the last second. It was just like.
Yeah, it's very close. I'm gonna say you get the sense that the Safra numerals on the edges around have something to do with it. That's all I'm gonna give you for this clue with that roll.
Wait, you were reading something that had 2139, and then you said 666. What was that? But you were
No.
kidding about that. What was part of this or Safra?
So I start from weird areas. I was like, 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9.
Hold this up for chat if you wanna participate, chat.
So what if we do different ones? What if, since there's 3
I'm gonna put this in.
9s, what if we only use
My dear sweet chat.
Oh, but he said no, really close.
Make my
Yeah.
target copy.
When he said that, I had this one marked.
Just like
That one's
I
not.
was like,
not.
would Crow be learned? I don't think so. I really don't
Where
think.
would they learn?
None of that's not.
How would they have the patience to learn?
Try something.
I'm sure you know. I'm sure they
Did you try that one?
I tried those
Yeah.
4 and then these 5.
But you said these ones don't matter.
Yeah.
So we did,
So let's do that one. Those are the 4 that I'm gonna try.
you tried.
I did just try that. There's not many. Look, we've already done
We
one
can
with
try
all of
one,
those.
so bottom one.
Can I roll to summon the
Try
magical
these
Google?
two and these two.
No, you may not.
Damn.
Oops.
Okay. What have you got here? I don't know which ones you're doing. Just these 4.
And then the rest of the 5 randomly. He
He
said they don't matter.
Randomly is not gonna work.
1, 2, 3,
But you gave
4,
us a.
5.
They don't matter. Messing with me.
I know.
I feel very messed with.
Okay, so you're doing one here.
Yep.
Okay,
Here.
and there's not one here.
Not one.
Okay, you're doing one here.
Mhm.
Okay, where else?
So 2 on the top row, 3. Right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. On one short, right?
I think so.
That's 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you're
8.
too short. Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Okay, so you're doing. Hold on.
It's
I'm
sort of
not
like
following.
a
You're doing
bridge.
2 here, right?
Mhm.
And then
These 2,
those 2. Okay.
and then 1 here,
Okay.
1 here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 here.
Wrong.
So it doesn't matter.
Let's give this a try.
You want to try something?
I will.
Can we take like 5 minutes and discuss as a group?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
5-minute break.
Oh, like a break from stream.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if that works.
Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna mute us and
Okay.
turn off the 2 cameras. Chat, you can keep checking out that camera if that's even helpful at all. And yeah, we'll go from there.
fuck?
We are all. Oh yeah, Odell pulled all that out because of the stuff. His ball was in it, so he just yanked the whole thing.
It's also part of his bed.
Okay.
Insight is 14 is my insight check.
Okay, that'll do. So, sorry, Chad, I need a book. Take a look at my Dungeon Master guide. Okay. So, as you spend some time sitting with this puzzle, you notice that the top and the sides have the Safra numerals 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 on each side. You get the sense that those markings around the edges of the grid likely denote how many skulls must be placed in those rows and columns.
Oh, Sudoku.
Skuldoku!
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
love Sudoku. I should do that immediately.
What you just said.
Okay.
Did you do?
Yeah,
More like Kakuro than Sudoku, but
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Alright, so one in this row and one in this column. 3 in this row. Okay. You're good at this. I
And
know
Lenora
the
pipes
rules.
up. 4 of them have to be on stars.
Yes.
Right,
So 3 need to be up here.
right. And then 3 need to be here. So.
Let's just trace it. Let's just go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And then 1. Let's see, what's this one?
3 in
3,
this
so
row.
that's probably safe. And 1 in that one. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I need to make these darker because I can't see a damn thing with my 40-year-old eyes. Sorry.
What do you see with your
let's do
old
this.
elfin eyes?
Yeah, let's do this one.
No. Well, okay.
1 and then 3. So then this one has 3. Is this one marked?
No, not yet. We can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. And this one. And then 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3,
1.
1.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Solved.
I love Sudoku, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yes.
As you put the last skull down,
Thank you.
a box goes, poof, pops out the side.
Box now.
And inside the box
Please don't be a puzzle.
is another puzzle.
It's like Prince of
Just-
Persia.
There are 2
I
keys.
quit.
In there. 2 keys.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Keys?
Yeah,
Do we see
There's
any?
2 doors.
Yeah, 2 doors.
Wait, there's the door we came in and then the door
And then
without
there's
the
a door on
doorknob.
either side of you.
Our greatest enemy.
But one of them doesn't have
Indecisiveness.
a doorknob, right?
No, both of them do.
Oh, they do.
You went through the one. Who
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
door
caught up.
stopped that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Vote
Well,
left.
Okay.
okay.
So you grab the keys, and
Yeah.
the first one doesn't work, second one does work,
Okay.
you open it. It is a room that simply has almost like a pit at the end of it. Give me a perception check.
Do you want a good one or a bad one?
I don't care. Do you
Actually,
want a
that's
good one or a
good.
bad
Yeah, it's
one?
good.
That's going to be a 20.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. Okay. So you can feel a little bit of more fresh air coming from down below, and you can hear some water dripping in the distance coming from down below. And as
Does
you
it smell
look
salty?
down, it does not smell ugh. Doesn't smell and as you look, you can see that. Do you have dark vision? You know, dark vision.
No.
All right. Do you have any source of light? I assume Astra's coming up behind you.
Arturian,
I'll
give me the torch.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Yeah. So you got some light going down there. You can see that there's a passage at the bottom of this. But you can also see that there are spikes there. Clearly it's meant to entice people to run in there, and they fall and they impale themselves. With the 20, I'll also give you that there's no evidence that anyone has ever impaled themselves here.
Other door.
But there is a place to land to the side, a 5-foot place where the entrance to that tunnel is.
Yeah, we probably should check the other door anyway.
Yeah.
Can we leave that door open and check the other? Okay.
Yeah.
Other door.
All right. So you check the other door, and you have a very short hallway. And as you peer into the next room, you can see right around a dozen skeletons just kind of meandering around.
Yeah. Close that door.
Sorry to disturb.
They did not notice you.
Good idea. Yes. All right. Who wants to try to jump over the spikes? Right, because you said there's like a platform.
Did you
There's
say there were
a
three?
huh?
You said there were 3 skeletons?
No, like about a dozen.
A dozen.
Yeah, a roundabout. You weren't sitting there counting them. So
Like
yeah,
Holland
so
running in the bushes.
imagine that this is like a 15-foot by 5-foot hole in the ground. This 10 feet here has spikes. This 5 feet does not
Does
have
not.
spikes. And the tunnel is right there by the 5 feet that doesn't have spikes.
Okay. And
And it's a 15-foot drop.
otherwise the room ends. There's nothing else.
Yes. Otherwise, the room is ending. The end of the wall is the tunnel.
I have kind of high dexterity. What would I need for this? Acrobatics?
You can do an acrobatics check. I mean, there's a number of things that you could do to get down there.
Is it away from or directly below?
Is what away from or directly below what?
The fall, like the safe area. Do we have to jump there or can
Oh
we
no!
just drop?
You could just like go to the very far right side of the room you're in and drop and be at the safe side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Cool.
I thought I had to
Yeah.
jump over the spikes. I was like getting ready to like do a rope thing or something. I don't know. I was gonna come up with something.
If you want to do something super simple and all of you like help each other down, no one needs to roll anything. If you want to do something fancy, I'm going to make
I
you
mean,
roll out.
I think that we're gonna do something super simple.
We're definitely doing something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
bro.
You know I'm not doing something simple. I think I'm gonna try and like. So wait. So how far is the tunnel from?
So you've got this 15-foot wide
And it's
hole,
at the
and it's
end
a
of the
5
foot.
feet deep. But on the right side, this entire part, no
So
spikes.
it's 5 feet away.
Yeah, well, the spikes are. There's no spikes, like even up against the wall, where like you're looking over. It's like no spikes, no spikes, no spikes. Spikes.
So
I can draw.
Could I like try and jump and like slide into base like through into the tunnel?
You definitely could.
Like a Super Mario 64.
Yeah. In my penguin suit.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I haven't forgot that game in years.
I think about that game way too much.
All right. This is the hallway you walked in. This is where you're standing in the room. Spikes are right here. No spikes right here. Passage. This is 15 feet below this. Okay.
I'm gonna like go from an angle.
So you're gonna go like over here and like penguin dive.
Well, I'll go from like the end of the spikes, like where
Right
the
here?
spikes, right? Yeah, right there.
Okay.
I'll try and jump into there.
Cool. Give me acrobatics.
We have to both get on.
Dirty 20.
You have it?
Okay, yeah, you do it. You like slide. I mean, you do like a cool parkour flip.
Parkour!
And you find yourselves in this tunnel.
I want to check for traps.
Check for traps.
Yes.
Another dirty 20.
Oh, okay, cool. You don't sense any traps as you wander down this tunnel. And wander down you do. It is very long. And you continue going and you don't see any traps. And then you get to what you presume to be the end, and there is a very simple door.
Where the hell are we?
I'll check the door for traps.
Okay, check the door for traps.
Doorknob?
Doorknobs are there. They exist.
Check for doorknobs.
Thank goodness I don't have to roll for this.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Open the door.
Okay, you open the door. There is a click as you turn the doorknob and open it. It was the doorknob clicking. You're in the. You are now in a hall. So this is where the fresh air breeze is coming in. The hall goes to your left, and it looks like it starts to ascend before it goes out of sight. And to the right, not very far down, you see another door.
I gotta pull Arturian aside for a second.
Okay.
Dozen skeletons.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Like, this is probably the body snatcher's master, or maybe apprentice, but like,
Yeah, I think
they're connected.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fight over here. Either that or this fresh smell is.
I want to prepare you. There's probably I see dead people stuff going on.
Yeah, there's probably like 20 skeletons.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready to fight 20
No,
skeletons?
but
Get
let's
ready.
do it.
We
Well,
definitely.
maybe the skeletons will be in the, in the dungeon, and the fresh air is coming from like a mansion. Although we did encounter.
Or
I
some
understand you don't
Flower
like
garden.
being indoors.
Yes.
It'd be nice.
It would be very nice.
I understand
I
you
could
don't like
even
being
make a
indoors,
flower garden if
but
there is. As long
you're
as-
gonna have to fight skeletons indoors. in the deep dark hole we went. That you also don't like.
I don't like any of it.
This is my jam.
So wait, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna follow the fresh air path, or are we gonna go back and murder the skeletons?
No, we're gonna
behind
follow the
door?
fresh
All right,
air path.
all right.
Fresh air path.
If we can do it without a fight, would be great.
Yes, it would be.
But what's behind
Crow's
the
like,
door?
what
What's behind the door?
Well, if we end up killing everybody, then we can just make this place ours.
Hold the
Can
door.
I listen for anything behind the door?
Sure. Perception check.
— 19.
19. You don't hear anything very, very significant behind the door. You think you hear, like, the scratching of a quill, maybe? Or something
Can I
scratching.
like peek through the keyhole?
You can definitely try to peek through the keyhole.
But no perception.
No. We'll go with that perception check. You look through the keyhole, and you can just see, like, a glimpse of light. There's some small candlelight. You see, like, bulky pieces of furniture that are kind of blocking that.
Well, it's your expertise.
Yeah, can I
Can you do it quietly?
can I sneak in?
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check. With whatever boons your cloak gives you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What is that?
Cloak.
What does that give me?
What was it? The cloak with.
I need a card.
It had a great name.
Oh, right? I need to get cards.
You do need a card or like a chip.
Let me just pull it up real quick. What the heck? Okay, so when you are wearing it with the hood
It's a
up,
bit much.
perception checks against you have disadvantage,
Okay.
and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and do
So
a stealth
nothing
check
for
at advantage.
this, but inside it will be helpful.
No, it's helpful here. You can make a stealth check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're hiding, you're stealthing, trying not to be seen.
Okay, that is a 25.
Wow. Yeah, you get in, and you see some candlelight over near the center there is the shape of a person kind of like hunched over what looks to be a desk. There are a bunch of tables and chairs. It looks like this could be like a pub area. There are like couches and there's some fireplaces that haven't been lit. Everything looks really new.
Are there any skeletons in here? I'm gonna walk over when I can.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Yeah, Arturian, make a stealth check.
As you and your armor go up to the door to leave.
Clamber, clamber, clamber.
I figured I was next to it. Sorry.
He pulled you aside. Remember?
But then we all walked over. Alright.
It doesn't matter.
Where is it? There it is.
2.
Better than a 2. 5 better than a 2. Because I have disadvantage. 7.
Okay, so you lean over and you knock the door ever so slightly, and it goes. And the sound of the scratching stops.
Am I inside?
You are inside.
What do I
You are
see?
kind of huddled by one of the
Like in the corner,
couches.
like-
Like you got a little bit closer. You're not quite in the corner, but you're like a little bit into the room, but behind furniture.
Okay. Does the figure move at all?
The figure has stopped entirely. You get the sense that he's listening, or she's listening, or they're listening. Okay.
I'm gonna use my divine sense
Okay.
while standing here. I can sense any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
I would like to do something.
Okay. I think Astra also wants to do something. So give me does that have any verbal component to it?
No,
Cool.
it's just divine sense.
All right. Cool. So you tap into your divine sense, and you do sense that there are a number of undead nearby,
Okay.
within 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. You get
It
to
is
see
not behind total cover.
Not behind total cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say everything's behind 3/4 cover because of the door.
Okay.
So yeah, you do get some pings in the room that's not dead.
Is there any other doors inside the room?
If you want to make a stealth check and go up to the door and look through it, you can. Like squeeze around Arterium.
Okay.
Okay.
You got this.
I would like to cast disguise self too.
Okay.
20, natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Wait. So, 23.
Yeah, so you look around and there are no fewer than 5 doors in this circular chamber.
Can I cast the, I don't know how to say it.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy!
So I'm gonna have one of the doors open and close that's near
Oh,
the person
okay.
to distract them.
Cool. And what are you doing at the same time?
Disguising self
Okay.
as the would-be assassin.
Okay, okay.
I can seem up to 3 feet shorter. I hope he's
Cool.
taller than 5'4".
Yeah, he
or
is.
around there.
He is.
Um,
He was.
5. 4.
and I'm going to channel divinity, emissary of peace.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay. You walk in just as a door to your right like opens and slams shut in a very dramatic way. The figure sitting at the desk shoots his head over and looks, and you can see just in the glint the pointy ear of an elf as he's looking at the door, and a smile creeps across his face.
Creepy elf.
What mentions, huh?
And he finally turns around to you in his swivel chair, and he says, I had a feeling you'd be here, although you're a lot earlier than I thought you'd be. And that's where we're going to end the session. Because it's after 8. And I have to end on a cliffhanger.
By the way,
Always.
as he was going in, I wanted to use something on
Okay, what
one
do
of
you do?
the undead.
Okay.
As long as I can see one. Can I
Okay.
see one at all?
You do not see any undead
At all.
at all.
Okay.
They are not in this room. they pinged
Elsewhere.
outside of the room.
Oh, okay, okay.
In a different room.
Okay.
To the left, not above you.
And not where we just came from.
Not the one you just came. Yeah. So think about what you're doing with your
Where's my link?
whatever.
I won't because Chadwick doesn't think. He just does.
Then don't worry yourself about it. And we'll pick up next week with the confrontation of the mysterious person in the underground lair.
Nice try.
Thanks for tuning in to Paradise Rolls. I don't know if we're doing Proving Grounds this weekend. We are.
Yes.
Are we doing any of this?
Well,
weekend? I
we're
remember.
kind of. So, I think we're doing like a less heavy episode of the Proving Grounds.
We are not in the process of fighting a god right now.
Yeah, we're. I think we might just go drinking next weekend. It is Sigurd's birthday next weekend, so we might do a little celebration for that, and sort of like an Easter egg bar crawl hunt type thing. So we'll
On
see.
Easter.
Yeah, on Easter. So when you got to run away from your families because you don't want to spend any more time with them, come tune in.
Come hang out with us. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all
That would've
later.
hurt, so I didn't want to.
Bye.
See ya.